Good evening. My name is Mr. Ron. Your students are currently taking pathophysiology with me. Uh, I am so sorry that I am unable to be here today during Greenback Night. I had something come up that needed my attention. If you have any questions, please reach out to me on email that is posted on my door. Um, I wanted to say that I am very excited to have all of your students again this year in Pathophys. I've had them for the last 2 years. This will be my third year teaching them, and it's been a joy and a pleasure to teach them all. So, just a quick overview of what pathophysiology is. Pathophysiology is a course that is designed for students to look at different systems of the body and how they are affected by disease. And different conditions. So we start on the micro level. So we look at cell pathology and immunology, and then we go on to the macro level at different organ systems. So we'll start with respiratory system, and we look at the diseases and treatments as well as preventions for those diseases. We also look at epidemiology and how to stop and slow spread of diseases within a community. Um, we do a lot of work with our anatomage, which is behind us. We do look at case studies on there, and we do case studies over different clinical presentations. So the students today did a case study over cellular injuries. So they get a whole macro image of, let's say, a diseased liver, and then they get cellular images of it, and we look at the cell pathology, and they have to figure out what's going on with that organ and how they can treat it in order to move on to the next question. So I wanted to speak a little bit on grading policy. Daily assignments and homework is 20%. Quizzes and labs are 20%. Case studies are 20%. We have one every 2 weeks, and then tests are 40%. Late work is accepted in this class 3 weeks after the assigned date or up until we take the test, whichever comes first, but a 20% deduction off the total grade will be earned for that late assignment. The only thing that I recommend in this class is for them to keep their vocabulary sheets. They are quite important. We do have quite a bit of new terminology in the medical field, so I do recommend the students keep those. I do give them to them. They should hole punch them and keep them in a folder or a binder. But I also wanted to introduce you to our classroom pet, who I sent paperwork home at the beginning of the year on. His name is Stubbs. He is missing his back feet. The students can look at his physiology and kind of help diagnose what's going on with him. He is smaller than normal as well, so he's got some other diseases going on that the students will eventually work towards in diagnosing by the end of the school year. Like I said earlier, please reach out if you have any questions. Thank you so much for being here and have a great night.